Hola, buenas y bienvenidos a todos a la segunda día de la Feria Cprint Madrid. So welcome to you all. This is Jacques from Inkish, and I'm very, very pleased to be joined here with Florent Zucca, who is the marketing manager of the Cprint fairs. Hello, Florent.
Hello, Jacques.
How are you today?
Fine.
Second day?
Second day.
Is the stress a bit gone?
Stress? No, it's a pleasure to welcome again visitors at Cprint Madrid. The first day was quite a success. The alleys and the booth were full of people, a lot of people working here, so we're expecting another great day today.
Fantastic. Well, let me set the records straight first, because yesterday I made a mistake. So I was talking about that they were absent in Madrid for 7 years, but obviously, of course, it was the 7th edition last year in 22. So this being the 8th edition in Madrid in 2023. So I'm sorry about the slip up. So first of all, I'm wondering, so most organizers of exhibitions and fairs, they kind of are like tuning down, I hear. So, but you guys with Cprint, especially on Madrid, you decided the opposite. You kind of upgraded also to IFEMA, which is a very big exposition center. So tell us why?
Well, it has been 7 years that Cprint Madrid was born, and for the past 7 edition, we organized it at Casa de Campo, who is another exhibition center in Madrid. But as you know, Cprint Madrid is the leading trade show for graphic industries in Spain. So it needed the biggest exhibition center of Spain. And we are very happy that we finally had an agreement with IFEMA, and that we settle Cprint here at IFEMA.
Perfect. Well, we were talking, and our viewers know that we are covering this event bilingual, so Spanish, with my colleague Nayeli, and we do it in English. But I was wondering, basically in general, so if, you as being the manager of all the fairs, as well in Lyon as in Madrid, what if you connect with your, let's say, customers, the brands, what are they looking for in an exposition? So what are their needs?
Well, the need of exhibitors is to meet their clients, of course, to make new prospects. It's to showcase new products. I mean, we saw yesterday, we had the luck that HP showcased a brand new product, and it was worldwide launched.
Yeah, it was a world premiere.
Yeah, so world premiere at
we're still waiting for the approval to send it out. We're ready. So the guys from HP, if you're listening, approve, so our viewers can see it right away. So yeah, HP had a world premiere.
Exactly, and several of our biggest exhibitors made new launches also here at Cprint Madrid. So yeah, the brands are here also to promote their new products and endorse their distributors. The biggest main distributors are here also at Cprint Madrid, and they want to see the finest print service providers here on the market. Yeah.
Perfect. So I was also curious, and I was also a bit wondering, so you must be the right person to ask this question to. I think you guys from the exposition, the fair scene, you are kind of a barometer, I think, as well. So let me explain. So if your customers, the brands, come to your fairs, how do you see the market of those brands growing stronger, or are they pulling a bit back out of, let's say, the exposition scene to market their products?
No, I think the trade shows are still important for them, and we are seeing Cprint Madrid, for instance, is growing each year and year. In Lyon also, because you do know that we do have a Cprint also in Lyon. You were there in February 2023. It's getting bigger and bigger also. We can already announce that in Lyon in 2024, some of the big names will come back, and we're getting more and more exhibitors like Durst will be there for the first time also in Lyon in 2024, Kyocera also. So I think for those brands, trade shows are still important to showcase their new products and to make also prescription, Maybe meet also industrials, brands, to make a little bit of prescription, and of course their customers that are the print service providers.
Yes. Well, that brings me to the next point. As we're talking about next year, everybody 2024 is also talking a lot about Drupa, like, you know, the event in our industry. So what is your personal take? What do you think? What are your, and we're not going to dive too deep into the Drupa because a bit of your competitors, but what is your opinion that will it be a success? Will there be as much animo and people that will go?
Well, I can't talk about Drupa, but I if there will be a success or not. But I can talk about our trade shows, and I think even in the 2024 with Drupa, they will be a success because they are complementary with some worldwide events as Drupa. We are positioned the CPrint as national trade shows. We are getting a little bit wider every year, but I think the CPrint trade shows are complementary to an event like Drupa that is happening every 4 years and that has really a worldwide dimension.
Yeah, so my take on it, and then we'll leave it for now. I think that maybe CPrint and you guys with like the intermediate sized exhibitions, I think you're in a good spot. Because I think maybe the big ones, that's what we hear in the market, the really big exhibitions, they have tendency to maybe have to slim down, whilst, as you explained earlier, you guys might see opportunity to grow and get a bit of their markets as well in more regional local events. So maybe one last question, a personal question to you. So what are your expectations for this fair, and how do you see your future with CPrint?
Well, for this fair, of course, we expect a lot of visitors, the happiness of our customers.
Are there any numbers from yesterday already around? Or
I don't know already the numbers from yesterday. This is my colleagues who have it, but this is a very positive first day. We are expecting an even bigger day, second day. As you told in the first emission that you did yesterday, we are expecting globally 10,000 visitors, and I think we'll get it. And for the future, well, I think CPrint Madrid has a lot of reason to believe that to grow. We have a project, and that's why we came also at IFEMA this year. We have a project with the trade show for promotional gift and garments in Spain that is called PromoGift. So in 2025, for the first time, we will organize CPrint Madrid with PromoGift at the same dates, in the same location, as we do in Lyon with CTCO and CPrint. You know, that's a model that has proved it's a success. And we do believe that it could be a good next step for the market here in Spain to have those both events at the same time.
Perfect. Well, let me end our conversation because we have our two colleagues waiting behind us to take it on in a little Spanish talk. So let me end here by thanking you again to have chosen Inkish to be your audiovisual partner here for the show. And of course, we hope to be part again of it in Lyon next year and in Madrid. So I would say we'll hand it over to our colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacques.
Bye.
Bye.
Bonjour. Hoy estamos con Mónica Calvo, que es responsable de marketing para CPrint. Mónica, gracias por estar con nosotros.
Gracias a ti, Nayeli.
Mónica, platícame cómo has visto la feria hasta el momento.
Pues la verdad es que estamos teniendo muy buen feedback de la feria. Ayer tuvimos un día excelente, hubo muchísimos visitantes, los expositores trabajaron un montón. Creo que está siendo un balance hasta ahora y faltan 2 días muy positivo.
Vimos ayer que recorriendo la exposición al sector, la verdad, muy entusiasmado con toda la presencia de visitantes con los que pudieron hacer mucho networking.
Sí, es cierto que los expositores tuvieron constantemente visitantes en su stand. Además, muchos de ellos lanzaron o presentaron por primera vez en CPrint maquinaria, tecnología o materiales y los vimos trabajando, la verdad es que durante todo el día.
¿Cuáles son los estrenos que estamos viendo ahora en CPrint? Vimos ayer uno de HP, ¿estamos esperando algo más?
Ayer Fujifilm también lanzó 2 máquinas, Epson presentó un proyecto de colaboración con una cadena hotelera, en el stand de Roland también vimos una máquina que lanzaron hace poquito y la presentaron por primera vez aquí, el lanzamiento de HP, Dataline también lanzó en exclusiva un acuerdo con una compañía de software española. La verdad es que estamos viendo presentaciones y lanzamientos en muchos stands. Sí.
Oye, ¿y los expositores qué te dicen ahora que has estado recorriendo los pasillos de la expo?
Sí, el feedback es muy positivo, están contentos. Como digo, ayer había mucha gente por los pasillos y hoy, miércoles, normalmente el segundo día de una feria es cuando se espera más gente. Entonces creemos que pues, va a haber mucha frecuentación.
Oye, y vimos también los conferencistas, hubo muchos expertos del sector. ¿Cómo estuvo la atención de la gente? ¿Fueron a las conferencias?
Sí, la verdad es que ayer tuvimos mesas redondas y conferencias muy interesantes sobre sostenibilidad, sobre nuevos proyectos, sobre cultura colaborativa y hubo constantemente gente atendiéndolas. O sea, son temas interesantes que tocan de lleno el sector, que son tendencia y anunciarán lo que va a pasar en los próximos meses y la verdad es que la gente eso lo percibe y se queda a verlo.
El lema de Cprint es paso del futuro. ¿Tú cómo ves a Cprint en el futuro?
¿Cómo veo a Cprint en el futuro? Pues la verdad es que la veo ya llevamos 8 ediciones, esta por fin la hacemos en IFEMA Madrid, el mejor recinto ferial de la península, y la veo una feria consolidada, que da respuesta a los expositores, que tiene una comunidad de visitantes muy fiel, interesada en asistir y le veo con un largo futuro, buen futuro. Sí.
Aparte, vemos también la calidad de los expositores, ¿no? Vemos muchos fabricantes y vemos muchos distribuidores que están entusiasmados por hacer colaboraciones con los demás.
Ajá. Sí, cierto, tenemos marcas fabricantes, pero también tenemos muchos distribuidores que se sienten respaldados por los fabricantes y que consiguen de esta manera pues, llegar a más profesionales en el sector de la impresión, la comunicación visual o la personalización.
Oye, ¿para cuándo tendremos números para saber cuál fue el pulso que tomamos aquí en Cprint Madrid?
Bueno, pues nos quedan 2 días de feria, hasta el último día, cuando se cierren las puertas no lo sabremos, pero la verdad es que las perspectivas son muy, muy positivas y esperamos por lo menos superar la cifra de 2022 y alcanzar al menos 10.000 visitantes.
Oye, súper bien, ¿eh? Pues bueno, así comenzamos el día 2 en Cprint Madrid. Acompáñanos en esta cobertura especial para Inkish. Hasta la próxima.